Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Greatets Gathering on Litchurch Lane. I hope you're having a great time. We've even arranged sun for you today, so thanks very much for supporting this event. I don't mind admitting that I like trains. I say that feels cathartic. One of my earliest memories as a child is going to Grantham Station, and about 2 minutes before it arrived, hearing one of these things making its way north from King's Cross. And that's an image and a sound that has stuck with me, and hopefully today there'll be lots of memories that you will relive in your mind, but also think about the future. And that's what this event's all about. It's about celebrating the railway, 200 years, but also trying to inspire the next generation of railway workers. I'm truly honoured to have a fellow railway worker, part of the railway family alongside me, who's been instrumental in giving these engines a future. What we're here to do today is rededicate something that relates back to Rainhill back in 1980. Hands up, anyone was at Rainhill? Right, okay. Look, just about old enough to remember that. But 1980, there was a celebration and there was a big cavalcade of engines, one of which was Toyo, which you'll find down there. And a plaque was put on to mark its presence at Finsbury Park by this gentleman. So we thought it was apt today to do something similar and unveil something a bit late that marks the presence of its stablemate here. So I'm going to hand you over to Neville, who's going to share you some stories of his time with the Deltics. So big round of applause for this young man. Twin brother.
Thank you. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Good. Well, it's a tremendous honour to be here today to speak to this great gathering and to undertake this unveiling of the Deltic 9, it used to be known as when I was back in the day, Deltic 9. And the Deltic is a unique loco in many ways. It was the most powerful passenger diesel locomotive that BR ever had. It had two-stroke engines, two of them, Deltic formation, called Deltics, 72 pistons in all, quite a few. A huge, dominating, massive presence. Yeah. And the last thing I'll mention there, the Deltic sound. Absolutely nothing like it. I could go on, but I won't. After the success of the blue prototype, hence the tie, there were some prominent and forceful managers in BR who saw its potential, and in 1960-61 the fleet of 22 of them burst upon the East Coast Main Line, and for 20 years they dominated the East Coast Main Line with a performance on the 100-mile-an-hour timetable and performance. No diesel could catch them. The only one to get near an AC electric might have caught them, and two class 50s might have done, you never know, but that was it. They were sensational in the 60s and 70s. Then, as quickly as they came, 81, 82, by 82 they all disappeared from the scene. Victims of the HST. A short life, but what a spectacular one. But a second existence beckoned. There was a group of enthusiasts in 1977 that got together and formed the Deltic Preservation Society. And they were determined to save Deltics from scrap and run them in preservation. Now, the DPS bought two and acquired a third one later. The National Railway Museum got one and still got it, I think. And there were two others acquired by D9000 Limited and now owned by Locomotive Services Limited. I think they're based at Crewe Diesel Depot, which was my existence before I got involved with Deltics. So, six out of 22 isn't bad, is it? And there's 3 of them are here today. I've seen 2 and I've yet to find the third. I don't know if anybody can tell me where it is, but I'll go and have a look. mention the DPS specifically because it's a society rather than an official company, although it is a company. It's a society that numbers about 1,100 altogether, all volunteers. The DPS doesn't pay anybody for maintaining the locos, it's totally voluntary. And as well as a depot at Barrow Hill, the DPS has been at the heart of Deltic preservation. We've always been at the very heart of Deltic preservation, with locos visiting heritage sites all around the railway and running frequently on the main line. So well done the DPS, and well done to the D9000 who managed to save D9000, which actually ran on Virgin cross-country trains, I believe, in the late 90s. That's quite good. So, it's now 43 years since BR retired the Deltics. So they've been active in preservation now for twice as long as they worked for BR, which is interesting. So, now to the unveiling. It's about time I got round to that. It's the third. This will be the third occasion I've unveiled a plaque on a Deltic. I did it in 1981 at Finsbury Park when I was working at King's Cross at the time. After it, the year before, it had taken part in the Rocket 150, the 150th anniversary of the Liverpool and Manchester at Rain Hill. So I unveiled the plaque on 15 for doing that. And some years later at Butterley, I did it again on same loco when the DPS acquired it from another source. So I ought to be good at unveiling. Time will tell. This one to its presence at this huge greatest gathering of Rail 2000. I've come to it. I'm absolutely astonished. I'm totally flabbergasted at the size of everything. It's tremendous. And to unveil a plaque that associates Deltic 9 or number 9, Alycidon 55009, whatever you like to call it, I'm totally honoured to do it. So we'll see if it works.
Okay. Me and you then, just to the side. Yeah, sorry. 3, 2, 1.